After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on the 17th ranked team, the USF Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. He'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun, here's an inside give. Across the 40. Gets into space at the 50. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Florida. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the catch and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They've got this drive going now. Going to be near midfield with a first down. He gets loose. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now from the pistol formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down and more. He's still running. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And it's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Choosing to return the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. Touchdown, Owls. The defense contributes 6 points. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happened to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he make it to the marker? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Running play called on 3rd and short. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Bulls pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
Comes up with the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The Bulls looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, USF. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rice offense is out there again. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rice.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, and it's a first down drop. Traffic over the middle.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Zips it down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Bulls come up to the line in the hurry-up. The shotgun running play call. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Bulls looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Snags a quick throw. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling?
221 wing. 221 wing.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. defense will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. And pays for it. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Ran by the receiver.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
The Bulls are in the red zone. They're going to run it. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Goal line formation for the defense. And that's around the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Bulls. And that will give them the lead now.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Owls offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. Tackled, but first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass is caught.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Second down.
Second down play coming up. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Rice. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The USF offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments? Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go. Set.
Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The receiver grabs it. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the receivers got it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught for the completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The ball is hauled in. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. It's a quick grab. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He's got room to run. He's got the 1st and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Loose ball, a scramble for it. Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for the first down.
Oh, my gosh.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, out! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The USF offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaks free. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Tries to get it to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Full set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, your 4th quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a 1st down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
The receiver makes the catch. Brought down the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Bulls looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is out there again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
The quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulls offense back onto the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there and a big momentum shift. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs.
Trick 9, B. Shadow.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
And that run produces a decent gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. They finally corral him at the 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter?
Set, ready.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2.
Military stop.
Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Bulls. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25, no return. It there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away with their running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game... That's the big question. Do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Who makes the grab? Tackled there by the defense. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
So down 6, they need a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. They carry